everybody. How are you tonight? Welcome to Cooking with Champions. I'm so excited to have you with us this evening. And you know, tonight is all exciting because we're going pink. It's Pinktober in Tupperware tonight at Champion Enterprises. Champions are all about charity. And tonight and next week and last week, we are working on Tupperware's fundraiser at Champion. We are doing bowls for boobies. All right. And next week, next Tuesday night, is our big traditional Tupperware fundraiser that we do every single year, bowls for boobies. And so we'd love to invite you back next week to be part of our bowls for boobies. And that's our big tradition that we love to do every single year. So we wanted to wear our boas to remind you about next week's Bowls for Boobies big tradition that we do. And so if you'd like to be part of Bowls for Boobies, make sure you tell your Tupperware lady, hey, I want to do next week too, or I want to come back next week and be part of that as well. So tonight is a boobalicious night about great boo recipes and Halloween-y recipes. And so if you're ready for a spectacular night, we're ready for some spectacular recipes. And so we've got a great run-up tonight, and we're going to get it started right away. But to get it started, we want to tell you all kinds of fun things going on with Tupperware in October, because October is Tupperware's record breaker. And in October, we give away a lot of Tupperware. All of our hosts get a lot of Tupperware, and our guests get really, really good prices. And we have great deals going on. And you know what? We love to give you good prices. But let me tell you, really, really, really good Tupperware is always fun to get, whether or not you like prices that are discounted. But for me, the best Tupperware is free Tupperware. And so if you want free Tupperware, make sure you talk to your Tupperware lady or your Tupperware man, because we have lots of Tupperware men. Make sure you talk to your Tupperware representative, because they can tell you how you can get your Tupperware for free, right? If it's free, it's for me in Tupperware. And so we can help you get hooked up right, all right? And we want to do that for you. This is a host gift set that is available for our hostesses from this section all the way through the front. And we're having a $500 party, and two of your friends saying, I want to do it too. That's so much fun. Whether you do it in the comfort of your home or if you do an in-home Tupperware party, you can do it either way. We have so many ways to do Tupperware today. You don't have to do it one way. You can do it lots of ways. We do Facebook parties. We do in-home parties. We do office parties. We do catalog parties. And everything's okay. Just for saying, I'll do it, you get salt and pepper shakers. These little tiny mini ones, aren't they so cute? For giving us a, hey, yes, I'm in. And then when you say, yes, I'll do it, and you get started with that Tupperware party, we're going to give you a thank you gift. Jim, is that camera towards me? Because I want them to see this.
Yeah, they can see.
All right, we're going to give you a thank you gift, and that's these little guys right here. You can have one thank you gift, and that's our refrigerator bowls, or you can have the fridge smarts. Are you familiar with fridge smarts? Fridge smarts make your refrigerator smart, right? Whether you put your berries in here, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, or a little bit of celery or a little bit of carrots that you got in there and that you don't want to go bad, or your herbs. I love growing my own herbs, and I'll pull them in and put a little bit in here so that it's easy for me to grab and use my cilantro or a little bit of thyme. You want to save some time, you can save it right in here. That's a joke. So you can have those two fridge smarts, little mini fridge smarts, where you're having a get together. And we also have another choice of our measuring spoons and measuring cups, or you can have our wonderful That's a Bowl. This is, I believe, a 16-cup That's a Bowl. And so I love giving you a gift just for having a get together with your friends and families. Once you have that Tupperware party, you get to choose a thank you gift. And then it's free. I love free. If it's free, it's for me, right? And so you get to choose. Now, another gift is this gorgeous set. Now, this entire stack from here to here and our scoopers, and also our kitchen mate. And so that's a little bit right here. All of this goes together, including spatula, all of that free for the $500 party and 2 datings. Now, if you do a $1,000 party, you get it all plus bonus free Tupperware over and above that. So that's the way to go. $1,000 party and 2 datings. Oh, you can get all of this and all of this, plus the salt and pepper shaker, plus a thank you gift. That's crazy. And yes, you get all of that. So that's what's really cool about October, because we give you more free in October than any other time. And you got lots of time yet to do another Tupperware party. You got all week and next week. And when you do a Facebook party, it's easy to pull in quick and fast. Just go ahead and open up a Facebook group with your Tupperware lady and pull it together. She'll give you a shopping link for you and your friends, and easy peasy. So we are so glad you're here tonight. And if you're a guest here with us tonight, we want you to put in the chat, hey, I'm a guest. And you have a chance to win in our drawing. We have a guest drawing every single week. And so we have another party next week, and it's our Bowls for Booties night. And so whether you're here tonight or you bring guests next week, you can have a chance to be a host. Now, a host, if you're a host tonight, put in the chat, hey, I'm a host, and who you're a host with tonight. And so you can have a chance in our host drawing. And so please put that in there so you can have a chance to win our host drawing. Little bigger Tupperware items, and tell us who you're a host with this evening. And so we can make sure you're in our host drawing. Now, we have some games we're going to play this evening. And our games are for our guests and hosts. So if you're a consultant, you can't win our games. So it's always fun to win, because we're going to send you some free Tupperware for winning, all right? And so our first game is a guessing game. I love our counterscapes. You get 2 when you order counterscapes, and I use them all the time on my counter right over there, and I love them. And in fact, I have 2, 4, 6, 8 sitting over there, and I have 3 over here, and I use them for salt and pepper. I have them sitting right here behind me. I put salt in there, pepper in there. I have another one over here with pepper flakes, and so when I'm baking or cooking on top of the stove, I can easily grab that and put my salt, my pepper in things. And I'm a pincher. You've got to pinch or you measure. I pinch to this, pinch to that when I'm cooking, and it's quick and it's easy. And I also will share with you, when I open it up, it has a measuring spoon right down inside of there. Right there, it just stays right there for me. A little teaspoon for me to go ahead and measure. And they stack right on top of each other very nicely for it. They come in a set of 2 for $29. You might want to add that to your order tonight. So tell your Tupperware lady to add that in, or you can add it in from your shopping link, and you'll love them. So how many candy corns fit in here? Ooh, those look so yummy. My mouth is starting to water. How many candy corns will fit in there? If you're a guest or you're a host, go ahead and put your guest in that in the chat right there, so you can have a chance to win some free Tupperware tonight. And so put your guest inside of there, and it is the closest without going over. How many candy corns fit down inside of there? Ooh, there's a little wiggle room. Just so you know, we got a little wiggle room. I think Grandma's been in there. Okay. So how many candy corns will fit down inside of our counterscape? All right. So go ahead and put your guess in that chat, and we're going to turn it over to our very first chef tonight, and that is our farm to table chef, and that's Angela Robaugh. So take it away, Angela Robaugh.
Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to bring to you guys today a little spooky treat that I actually found online. I have a couple children at home, and around this time of the year, it's always fun to look for fun little treats to find to bake and cook at home, or, you know, if you're going to a family get together or a Halloween party, things like that. It's always fun to take something a little bit different and fun, and maybe sometimes a little bit funny. So what I have to share with you guys today is a little bit funny, but it's delicious too, because it has a little bit of a heirloom behind it. How many of you have that old grandma's meatloaf recipe stored away somewhere? Somebody does. I know you guys do. And if you don't, I'm sure you can dig it out from grandma's recipe box. So we all have or maybe some of us don't even like meatloaf, but some people maybe at the party that you're going to might. So this is a really fun recipe. It's not actually meatloaf. It's actually called feet loaf. Haha, get it? Meatloaf. So I'm going to show you the finished product, but it's actually a little bit funnier when you look at the before picture. So I am going to go ahead and put that picture in the comments, and I'm going to post a picture of the recipe that my mom gave me as well, because this recipe that I have for it is really super good, and you'll have to try it this year for it too. Okay. So are you ready to see the done meatloaf? It's actually a foot, but are you ready for this? Ah, look at it. It's a foot. So you make an actual foot out of meatloaf, and this is actually ketchup. And then you cut up your onion and you can make it like little toenails and put it in here. I made this a little bit ago, and there was enough in the recipe to make 2 feet. So you can call it feet loaf, but my family ate the first foot and I had to save one to show you guys. And now I'm going to pass this on so these guys can go ahead and eat this one too, because it's really super good and delicious. And I'm going to tell you guys about what we made it in, because this is some of my favorite bakeware. The recipe here, though, is really old. I don't know if you guys can see it. So this is the recipe. It's a little stained and stuff. Those are the really good recipes that you're going to want to make sure you take a screenshot of, maybe print it out and stick it in your recipe box, because you know that's going to be a good one when it comes from great grandma's recipe, right? Okay. So I'll post that for you guys here in a little bit. So this is our Tuckerware Ultra Pro. Now, if you have never seen our Tuckerware Ultra Pro, this is absolutely amazing stuff. As you can see, it's super lightweight. All right. I mean, like really lightweight. We have our 13x9 pans that we all grew up with, right? That are the glass ones, super lightweight, or I mean, super heavy. And a lot of times we sort them up in the cupboard. And when you open that cupboard, you have your square, you have the rectangle and everything, and they're stacked on top of each other. And you're sometimes when you go to get one out, you're like, oh, please don't fall on me. Well, you don't have to worry about that anymore when you have these, because they're so lightweight that you don't have to worry about it falling on you. They stack super nice and easy right down inside of each other like this. They come out, they go in real nice and easy, stack beautifully. And they're easy to handle. Now the inside is all non-stick. So when you go to bake that cake and your 13x9, you don't even have to grease the pan. The cake just comes right out. You can do your brownies inside here, anything you would do inside that 13x9. So your casseroles, your lasagnas. We call this one the Lasagna Pan. It's really nice. But the cool thing about these two is you can use the top that comes with it, just like this. You can use it for storage. I mean, to cover it up instead of the saran wrap you used to put over the glass pans. Remember that? Yeah, no, we can use this top that goes right on top of it. But this is actually a cookie sheet as well. So when you are doing your feet loaf, you can just use the top and form your foot and make the ankle that comes up and put your ketchup right on top and let the ketchup fall over top, and then make your toes, and you can put your little, you can put your toenails right on top of the toes, and you can form it right on top of here. And then as you're going to the party, you can take the base and put it right over top of your foot and take it and be like, oh my goodness, guys, I brought the food. I hope you made mashed potatoes because I brought. Are you ready for this? Feet loaf. And there it is. How cool is that? And you have this amazing pan, super lightweight, very fancy and pretty to use also. The other really cool thing that this does too, the Ultra Pro, is it does tandem cooking. The tandem cooking is really nice because you can go ahead and jumpstart these, whatever it is you're cooking, in the microwave. So like say you're making cheesy potatoes or your scallop potatoes. You know how long it takes to make scallop potatoes sometimes? I mean, real scallop potatoes, not the ones that go in the box. Okay. I'm talking like you get your mandolin out and you're making real scallop potatoes. It takes a little bit for those potatoes to cook. So you're going to put those in here. Well, you can put them in the microwave and start that cooking process and really really get it cooking and get those potatoes a little soft, and then finish off the rest of that baking process in the oven. That's called tandem cooking. So you're shortening that cooking time tremendously by doing that. So the other cool thing is, all right, so say you have a ham, okay? You're cooking a ham, and oh, here's your beautiful ham or turkey. You have a small turkey or Cornish hens. All right, so you have a Cornish hen here, and here's your top. You have your top right over top of it, and you bring it out, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna eat one side of it. So you cut the breast off, and you and your husband are eating a little bit, and you have all this left over, right? Well, you don't want to get out all the leftover containers because you're going to eat some more tomorrow at lunchtime, right? You can go ahead and take this, put it right on top. You flip this puppy right in the refrigerator, and you can pull it out, put the whole thing right back into the oven, reheat it at lunchtime, and you have dinner all over again, right? That's really cool. So this goes from the oven to the refrigerator. You can freeze in here. So if you're going to make the ice cream casserole that they have, you can make ice cream things in here and put this in the freezer and make an ice cream casserole. So these are all very, very cool different things that you can do there. Now these are the smaller ones. They're not very small, but when it comes to Thanksgiving time and Christmas time, or even just regular holidays, I have a bigger family. So when I have my parents and my brother and his kids and things like that over, I make a little bit bigger portions. We have 5 of us here as it is, so that I still make pretty big portions. It's just in my blood. Down home cooking, you always make way more food than what everybody eats. So that's just my way of cooking anyways. But when people come over, then you really are making a ton of mashed potatoes. You're really making a lot of beans. You're pulling out 3 bags of frozen corns or 3 bags of beans, whatever it is, out of the freezer that you froze. So on the holidays, you have these, which are really nice, and you want to save space in the oven. So say Thanksgiving time comes, okay, here's my corn. So you're going to have this size here for your corn. So you're going to have your corn inside of here, which is beautiful. Everything all matches, which is really cool, by the way. So you have your corn inside of here. All right. And then you have, say, your green bean casserole. So you have your green bean casserole inside of here. You have your corn inside of here. So watch this. This goes right on top of there. All right. And then you have your apples with a little bit of cinnamon and sugar on top of it. This is going to stack right on top of here. And then you want to cover up those apples because you don't want them like get crusty and brown. So you can take this top and put it right over top of there. And look how much room it takes up. That's it. So you're not spreading that out all over, taking up all the room and all of the stove. You just take up this much room. So in that same concept, that's how much room it's taking up in your cupboard when you're storing the stuff, right? So all of this Ultra Pro is definitely a win-win all the way around in your cupboard for storage. When it comes to cooking, it's tandem cooking, multi-useful, super lightweight. It's all nonstick. It cleans up beautifully. It's very classy. I highly, highly recommend it. It's one of our very, very top half price items. It's a great time of the year for all of us to be cooking. Well, we cook all year long and I use it all year long, but it's a great time of the year to have all this stuff with holidays coming. So I hope you enjoyed the beautiful feet loaf, and I hope you try it for your kids, and I hope you decide to give the Ultra Pro a quick try. And that's all. Happy Halloween, everybody. Thanks, Pam. Oh, and I have a trivia. I'm sorry. Okay, so my trivia question is, what was the first jack-o'-lantern made out of? Was it a pumpkin? What was it? What was the first jack-o'-lantern made from? So put your answer in the comments, and you just may be a winner. Thanks, Pam.
Thank you. What was the first jack-o'-lantern made from? That's interesting. Don't Google it. Don't be cheating. All right. So you can't possibly cheat on my question, but let's find out who our lucky winner was. And so let's give it up for Jeni. Jeni, who's our winner?
Our winner is Ashley McFerrin with Jessica.
Oh, Ashley McFerrin. Congratulations. You're the lucky winner. And what was her guess?
Her guess was, I think, 183.
Yes.
And there was 192 after Grandma ate a couple.
Oh, you are so lucky Grandma ate a couple there, Ashley. All right. Congratulations, Ashley. And make sure that Jessica sends us your address, and so we can whip off some new time. Tonight, our very first winner tonight.
We already.
Somebody's a winner already?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Who's our lucky winner on our first jack-o'-lantern was made from?
From a turnip.
Turnips. All right.
There you go.
Who's our winner?
That is Garrett Biggs, and he's with me.
Garrett Biggs. Ah, smart one. Okay, Garrett, all the way out in California. Congratulations. And Garrett, yay. And so I will tell you, Jenny's ready with your address to ship you out some free Tupperware. Congratulations. And you are our second winner tonight on free Tupperware. All right, we love to give away free Tupperware. And so we're going to keep doing it tonight and giving away some more free Tupperware. Right now, we're going to turn it over to our director. She's a 3-star director, guys. She's got some clout going on. And so 3-star director, Amy, ready for us, Amy?
Yes.
Amy,
I am so excited because I get to share with you what? Oh, I thought I heard something. All right, so I get to share with you one of my favorite things. I absolutely love I love hard-boiled eggs. I love deviled eggs. And hello, there's a fun thing that you can do with deviled eggs this time of year. So I get to share it with you guys. But I am using our smart 4-in-1 multi-cooker, and this thing is awesome. I actually used it earlier tonight to help make dinner. So we had rice with dinner, and it comes out perfect. So I've always had, have you guys ever had problems making rice on the stovetop? Like ever burn it to the pan? Let us know if you are one of those people, because that was me. It would either burn at the pan or it would boil over, and I always have problems. But with this, I can make some, I can make rice, and I can make enough rice for my whole family because I have to feed a family of 5, right? And it's super easy. It only takes 20 minutes, and it's always perfect. So I am actually going to show you how to make hard-boiled eggs in here tonight. But what you do is you have your bottom piece, and then you just put your rice in here, and then I actually put a chicken bouillon cube, and then I put my water on top, and then you take this piece and you put it right on top of here, and this actually catches the starches from the rice, and then you just put this on top, and it's quick and easy, and that is my game, right? Quick and easy. I have 3 kiddos, and we are always on the go, and so that is what we live by, is quick and easy. So anyway, but tonight we're going to make hard-boiled eggs in here, and we're steaming them. So you can steam lots of different things, but when you use this and you steam with it, you have got to make sure that you are putting in the bottom water, or else you're going to be in some big trouble. And this is 1 3/4 cups of water, and there is a line on the bottom, so you can always just use that line as your guide. All right, and then I already have in here my eggs. And so before I was told 12 eggs for 12 minutes. Well, I put as many in here as I can fit, which is actually 15. So I have a few more, but that's okay, right? And I don't have problems with this. So you won't have problems with this either. But anyway, I have my eggs in here. Let me tell you, in here on this thing, so this has a metal on the inside, and so when it's heating up in the microwave, all those microwaves are going down into that water, and so that's why you need the water in the bottom, because it is cooking that water, which then makes the steam, and it goes up and it cooks the eggs. So, whoops. And then the top, the lid as well, has that metal in there. So it can't get in through this. It can only get in down at the bottom where that water is. And you can do lots of fun things with this. So if you need recipes for this multi-cooker because you're getting it, let us know and we can get you those recipes. And you can also get this for free just by hosting your own party, right? And so this is actually going in the microwave on high for 12 minutes. So, and I will start that a little bit because you don't actually need to see me do that. You know why? Because I did it earlier and I have some for you guys to see. So, but once you have them cooked, all right, and you have them nice and boiled, you're going to take your bowl. I love this bowl. This is our That's a Bowl. And Pam was telling you about this earlier. So you can get this as well when you host your own show. Or it's actually a part of our amazing kit, which is right behind me. You can see right behind me. And I'm going to be playing a game with that here in a minute. So stay tuned for that. But anyway, I love this bowl. It's very multi-useful and I use it all the time. So, but today what I did was I put my eggs in here and I put in, well, first I put water and then I put some red and some blue dye in here and I mixed it up. And then I put I kind of cracked my eggs a little bit and I put them in here and I let them sit all day long. Now it actually calls to let them sit overnight. I forgot to do that last night. So, but that's okay. But the longer you do it, the deeper the color on these it's going to be. Look at how pretty. My husband's like, why do you have red eggs? And I'm like, they're not just red eggs. And then my son was standing here, yeah, they're so cool. Okay, my son, the one that said that, is 11 years old. So I got him to say they're so cool. So this will be something fun to do with your kiddos and some Halloween parties. But look at how easy that just came off, right? And look at how pretty that egg is. So it kind of looks like an eyeball, right? I think it kind of looks like an eyeball. You need cups. Here is my son I was just telling you about. All right, there's some right over there underneath that top. Look down. See him? Yeah. All right. He's looking for some cups. All right. So, but I kept a couple of these. Sorry about that. Mom duty calls. But I kept a couple just so that you could see how easy it was to peel that shell off. Look at that. It's crazy, right? And these aren't like 2-week-old eggs. They are like, I got them at the store yesterday, eggs. So that's another thing that I absolutely love about, I'm going to actually grab this towel here, our microfiber towel. I love them. They collect lots of water and they are very helpful when it comes time to dry my hands. All right, but anyway, so I have my eggs here. Okay, and aren't they so cool? It's so fun. So then we're going to actually take our knife, and this is our utility knife. What I love about these knives is that the blade goes from tip to tip. So you don't ever have to worry about this handle breaking off of this blade because it's not going to happen because the blade goes all the way down. And they're stainless steel, so they're not going to rust on you. Now, we don't recommend putting them in dishwasher just because it will dull these up faster, all right, than what you would want. So I'm just going to cut these in half, all right, really easy. I will never forget the time that my aunt said to me, oh my gosh, how did you get your egg yolks to be so yellow? And I'm like, I don't know. I just steam my eggs. And it's because I steam the eggs. But can you see how yellow that is? Isn't that pretty? And so we're just going to flop these egg yolks right down into our supersonic chopper. Now, the supersonic chopper is one of my must-haves, and I definitely recommend it for you guys as well because you can use it for so many things. So I use this to chop up my my vegetables for my soups and my stews. I use it to make guacamole, which is actually kind of what we're going to do tonight. So I already have in here a a guacamole. An avocado, it's in there. All right, so we are going to have some fun before we stuff these eggs. And just put these egg shells, I guess, egg whites, I don't know, in there. All right, so we have in our topper the eggs and the avocado. So I am going to use, now we don't have this currently, but when it comes out, you'll need to get it. All right, because it is amazing, our zest and press. So I just have lime here. We're going to put some lime juice in it, and we're going to treat it like guacamole. And then we're going to put it inside of the eggs, and it's going to be fun. And yes, I'm going to share this recipe with you guys, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, put some lime juice in here, 1 whole lime. And did you know that you can use the lime for, do you know what you can use the lime for? What you can use that to clean? Actually, it is stainless steel, which is a lot of fun, right? Go ahead and put that in there because I'm done with those. But if my kids were here, they would want to eat that. They take after their mom. Anyone else like to eat limes? We like limes. All right, so I have here our Fridge Smart, and in here is cilantro. Look at how green that cilantro is. It is at least a month old. It's at least a month old because it's been forever since I bought this. I bought it for one of my parties to make guacamole last month. And so it is still nice and green. Crazy, right? Okay, so we also have a Fridge Smart that comes in this big, huge, amazing kit behind me. And so not only will it help your herbs last, but your fruits and your vegetables. I had strawberries last me 2 weeks, and they're still nice and fresh in there. All right, so what Pam was using earlier, I have some spices in, and so this is actually a Southwest Chipotle seasoning that I am going to go ahead and just put 1/2 of a tablespoon in. And so I use the little measure, the little spoon that is right inside, nice and handy, right, for us. And I have everything in here now that we need, except for it's not catching. Oh, I don't know what's going on. There we go. I didn't have it on right. All right, so everything in here. And it looks crumbly, so you know what? We're gonna add a little bit of mayonnaise to it and make it look even better. And so I'm gonna use our spatula just to put in about 1/4 of a cup, maybe 1/3 of a cup of mayonnaise. All right, because I like it smooth, not so much. Oh. Guess I need to put it down in there, don't I? Instead of on the side, but this is looking really good, and this is going to be so much fun. And thankfully, all my kids love guacamole. Now, if you want it really green, you could actually add to it some blue and some yellow food coloring. We are just going to use that. All right, so now this thing is awesome. I love our scooper. There is only one way, well, maybe two. So you could get it, get this scoop, all right, right now. And one is by hosting your own party and getting it in your set, in your hostess set. So look at this. We're just going to take this and we're going to put it right in to our eggs. So easy, so fun. This is something that your kiddos can do, right? And I only use, okay, so this recipe calls for 6 eggs, 6 yolks, and it makes a whole lot of food. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up in a little bit, but I am keeping it in our clearly elegant bowl because it is pretty and it can fit a whole lot of yummy eggs, and you can see, look at that. Isn't that so cool? You can see what's in there. And then I put a little snack cup in the center in case I want to add some like carrots or toothpicks or something like that. All right, so one more thing I was telling you about. So back here, and you can get a lot of this in your kit as well. Okay, so for just one lump sum, right? Ask your consultant how to get all of this. But in here, I have, this is a modular mate oval size 2, and I have these awesome pumpkins in here. And I have a daughter who's 13 years old. I also have a son who's 5. I haven't talked about him at all, but tonight. But my daughter, I made her count out these pumpkins. How many pumpkins do you think are in here? It's kind of heavy, and there's a lot in there. There may be more than what you think are in here. This holds, it holds a good amount. But anyway, yes, how many pumpkins do you think are in this modular mate? And let us know. All right, guys, I am so excited. I hope that you learned something new and had some fun. And I can't wait to see our next recipe. And I believe.
All right.
Jeni.
This tonight, it's spectacular, right? It's so spectacular. Well, guess what? We're going to be right here in this kitchen with the amazing, spectacular Jeni. Right now, our star director, Jeni Cheatham. Bam, Jeni Cheatham. And she has got a bow on her.
2 boas.
Big boas. Big bow Jeni. You can go now.
Hey, everybody. So I have this thing about being simple, okay? And this is one of the simplest recipes you will ever see. Now, I'm just going to tell you that I'm a mom of 5 kids. Granted, they're now between the ages of 31 and 41, but they were not always that age. And Halloween was one of those things where they looked forward to it so much, and they would plan their costumes, and we usually almost always did homemade costumes. We did not go out and buy costumes because they had way too much fun going around the house and making things, and they were really cute. One of my girls one time was a Pillsbury Doughboy, and she was amazing. But every once in a while, and if you're a mom or a grandma, because now the kids are older, I also have 10 grandkids, and every once in a while, one of those holidays will come up, and Halloween was one of them just because of the weather and stuff, where it would either rain or somebody would get sick, and they'd be so disappointed. And there is nothing worse as a mom or a grandma than seeing one of those little faces so upset because they've worked on the costume for weeks or even 45 minutes, some of them. And they get the sore throat, or it starts to pour down rain, or if you live in Ohio, sometimes it starts to snow and it's just too cold to go. And you have to kind of think real quick of something to do. This is something that you can do with your kids, and it's easy for them to do, it's easy for you to do. It's really quick and it's fun, and you don't have to worry about whether or not they're old enough to do it or whether it's too hard or too simple. We're going to use our breakfast maker, okay? Now that sounds funny if you're doing Halloween, but the other thing is you can also make this a fun treat. These things are in my way. A fun treat for breakfast on Halloween morning or any morning. There are so many recipes that go with this breakfast maker. It's crazy. And we have a Facebook group that has all these recipes in it. So let your consultant know if you have a breakfast maker and you want to see those recipes. But when you get this, it comes with these 2 cool little inserts that you can do poached eggs in and some other things. You can check out the recipe group for that. But you can also steam vegetables in this. You can do just all kinds of fun things you can make brownies, you can make omelets, you can do scrambled eggs. We are going to make pumpkin pie muffins, okay? So you saw me dump a box of yellow cake mix in here. Not real difficult. Put the yellow cake mix in there. Going to show you one of the coolest things we have, which is our can opener, okay? This Tupperware can opener, so simple and easy to use, and it's great for if you have any kind of hand issues at all, and even if you don't, but you do get to a certain point where that's important. But all you do with this, okay, you open it up like that and lay it flat on the top of your can and then close it. That's it. And you can pick up the can like that. And then you just twist. And while you're twisting, it's opening the can, and it's opening the can on the side of the can, not the top. So when you take that top off, when you take the top off of this, it unseals it, and none of the goop that is on top of that can, because these cans are stored in warehouses, they are places we don't even want to think about. And when you take off a regular can with a can opener and you do the inside of that, sometimes it falls down inside there. Have you been there? Yeah, and you have to kind of dig it out, especially a can of soup or something. You don't want to even think about that. This just comes right off the top, and there's no sharp edges. See, look at that, nothing. So it's safe for the kids, again, and you just take that box mix and a can of pumpkin, and I'm going to use that spatula Amy showed you a minute ago, and you just put that can of pumpkin, a regular pumpkin, not pumpkin pie mix, just pumpkin, okay? Put the can of pumpkin in with the cake mix, and these spatulas, these silicone spatulas, take everything out. You don't have to worry about leaving anything in there, and they're made so that they go right down in there and get everything out. So we have that in there. Just gonna stick that right back in there so I know where it's at. I'm gonna take our whisk and I'm just gonna whisk this together. Now, if you are at a party right now, you know that we are having all of our utensils on sale right now, which is great. And you saw Angela using that Ultra Pro. If you have the Ultra Pro, you want these utensils. If you have our cookware, you want these utensils. But these things are great no matter what kind of cookware, what kind of bakeware you're using, because they don't scratch. They are fantastic for just mixing. See how fast that was? That's all mixed up, okay? And now all we're gonna do is add, okay? These are our spice shakers, so the small ones, and we're just gonna add half a tablespoon of pumpkin pie spice. And you probably have some in your cabinet, and it's probably a year or 2 years or 3 years old. You want to check it, because if it's in the container it came in, it might not be any good anymore, okay? So you want to put that in something that you know is going to keep it good and safe, because spices do go bad and they're expensive. Our Tupperware keeps it great, keeps it a long time. This is cinnamon, okay? Cinnamon's in the bigger one because we use it more. And we're going to stir that in there. It smells good. And the cinnamon just smells good. That's all it is. All right, and then all we do with this is take the bottom part of the breakfast maker, move this out of the way so you can see what's going on. And you're gonna put half a cup, and I'm just gonna use the spatula to put it in here. You're gonna put half a cup into the breakfast maker. Okay, just like that. So you have plenty for everybody to make some. Put half a cup in here, scrape it back out with that spatula. Gotta have one of these spatulas, guys. Right, and we're gonna spread it out. Now, I don't know how long you think this is gonna take, but all you have to do is put this in the microwave for 90 seconds. That's it. And we're gonna have, well, it's gonna be kind of a large muffin, so you could cut it in half and make two. And the other fun thing you can do is, especially if you're doing it with the kids now, if this is just a snack for you first thing in the morning or even at night, You just can eat it. But if you're doing it with your kids, you can go ahead and decorate it, okay? Like buy those little eyes or just frosting and put that on there. So I'm gonna put this in here for 60 seconds. And then I'm gonna tell you my trivia question and see how that goes for you while this is cooking. Look, 90 seconds, sorry. Okay, so that's gonna cook. I'm gonna set this over here. Now, you know how you don't know if tomatoes are fruit or a vegetable? Well, there's the same question about pumpkins. And the reason that things are classified as fruits or vegetables is because of the seeds and the way they're grown. So this is a really quick one. Somebody's gonna get it really fast because there's only 2 answers. But is a pumpkin a fruit or a vegetable? Go. And once you decide, that's good. If you like raw batter, that's the other thing about that. Okay, so I'm a real raw batter freak. Love it. Love broccoli dough. I know, but there's no eggs in that. Okay, that is just pumpkin and cake batter. So there's cake mix. There isn't any raw eggs in there. There's no dairy in there at all. So and then pumpkin is gluten free. Did you know that? So if you like raw dough, that's also a good thing to do right there. I am going to let Jessica figure out who got, she probably already knows who got that right. Jessica, can you talk?
Yes, I'm here. Hello, everybody.
Hi. Did somebody guess my trivia?
Yes, fruit, right?
Yes, fruit, right.
Nicole Jackson.
Nicole Jackson, and it's fruit because it has seeds in it, and it's fruit because it grows from the flower on the plant, okay? So that's why it's classified as fruit, because vegetables come from the root and fruit comes from the seeds and the flowers. And this is the muffin after 60 seconds. Where's my spatula go? Did I move it? I did, I put it over here. You can use a different one. You can use a different one. Because one is never enough, right? So we're just gonna cut that in half. And look how easy that comes out of there. And it's hot, and I'll bet if I put butter on it, it would be amazing. But it's really good without butter too. One bite? Yes. Okay, Pam, go ahead.
All right. Thank you. How fun was that? That looks delicious. Tempting. Okay. And ooh, it smells so good. You know, pumpkin always smells good when you make anything with pumpkin. All right. And so this has been so fun. And I know people's recipes. We'll be posting them for you so you can get all these recipes. You're going to love them. And I know you want them so that you can be spectacular for your family this week and all the way up through the holiday of Halloween, right? Well, you know what? You're probably thinking, what else do you got? We got more. We got more. And so we're going to turn it over to our amazing little Nikki and her mom, Jerry, who do the business together with all their demos. And we are ready for them. And they've got a great demonstration ready for you. So let's give it up for Jerry and Nikki.
Hi guys, we're super excited. We're going to be making you guys spooky fudge. So tell them, what are the ingredients for this?
Oh, it's really easy. It is peanut butter and frosting.
It calls for vanilla frosting. We're going to do colored fudge because it's spooky. So you gotta do orange. So you just get this right at Walmart. I love it. They have all different colors. So you can do this for any holiday. You can do pink for Valentine's Day. You can do green or red for Christmas. Just have fun with them. The kids love this because it's super yummy and super easy to make. Just put a can of frosting down into the base of our stack cooker, which is one of our amazing cookers. I love this. We use it all the time to make the taco meat. So you put the base and then there's a little colander and you put the cover on for 10 minutes and your taco meat is ready. I love it. And you don't have all that gunk and the fat. Love that. And you can also make a 10-minute cake in here. So if you're saying, ooh, I want to learn about that 10-minute cake, tune in next week because we're going to be making a 10-minute cake. It's super yummy. And then you just take a small jar of peanut butter.
Got it?
Yep.
Cool.
You want to tell them about the spatula?
Oh, we love, this is our new spatula that Tupperware just came out with.
What's your favorite?
It is one of my
And I'm
favorite
just going to
items.
pop this in the microwave for 1 minute while she tells you about the spatula and then what we're going to use to harden the fudge in.
Actually, I love our Tupperware little gadgets, or what I call these tools. And this is one of the newest ones. It is our spatula. It is fantastic, guys. It is on sale. Nikki's telling me it is. It is on sale. But this is a nice little item because you don't have to worry about it. You can wash it very easy. And I have very bad hands, and it is very easy to grip. And it doesn't melt. It's true. Because when you do cook with this, sometimes you use those ones you buy at the stores. You're wondering why it keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller, or it's eating up, you know? That's why, because you're eating it, and you do not want to eat that. All right, guys, here is where we're going to put our peanut butter fudge in, is our silicone pan. We do have many, many different sizes. And what I do is, because it is so flimsy, we are going to use at the top of the Ultra Pro.
Well, why do you like the silicone one? Like, what's your favorite thing about it?
Oh, she's asking me questions, guys. Okay, the one thing about the silicone pan is no matter what you put in it, it pops right out. It really does. It makes it very, very easy. I love it. All right, Nikki's gonna bring this peanut butter fudge over here.
All melted. She's going to use this and stir it up. Nice
Got
and
it.
easily. Yep.
Ooh, does this smell good,
So
guys?
good.
And it looks really pretty
But
too.
how easy would this be to make with the kids, and how fun would this be if you had the kids like, oh my gosh, Mom, I have a party the next day. I think I've done that many times.
Yes. And the nice thing about this, I'm going to show you something. Let me get something out of my cupboard, guys. Hang on 1 second. I am looking for the little, hang on, I'm sorry, guys. The muffin pans. So if you have a bunch of kids coming over, they all want to make their own, you can use the muffin pan, put the peanut butter fudge in them, and they can decorate the top any way they want. You can put nuts on it, chocolate chips on it, the sprinkles that come
So
with
super
this pan.
easy. So you just mix it up, and then we're gonna pour it down into the pan.
Go for it.
This is super easy so far. So even if you're saying, oh my gosh, I'm invited to one of those cookie exchanges, but I don't bake. I love baking. My mom loves baking too, but we're always stretched for time. So I love this as an option for you to bring for like a homemade treat, but it doesn't take really long, and you might even have the ingredients already at home. So like we said before, it's just a can of frosting and a small jar of peanut butter.
Wow, great idea. So if you did go to the cookie exchange, you have to bring like 6 different cookies. You can bring the fudge in here, pop it out, and they each have their own.
Then we're gonna get a little fancy with some sprinkles. So any sprinkles you have at home in this be fun for the kids, and they just gotta sprinkle it right on top. And I make a mess when I bake.
Yes, you do.
And then how yummy does that look? So you're just gonna put that in the fridge overnight, and it's gonna be all ready to go. And we do have a trivia question. So our trivia question for you guys is, what is the most popular flavor of fudge? What do you think it is? Let us know in the comments, because someone's gonna be a winner.
I don't know. I love them all.
Thanks, Pam.
It was a great night, wasn't it? You call me eating pumpkin. Actually, you know, I love pumpkin dough, but that muffin is so good. That muffin is actually better than the dough. And that for me is huge, guys. That for me is huge. So I hope you enjoyed your evening. We want to turn back to Amy's question, her trivia question. So her trivia question was, how many pumpkins are in her modular made? So do we have a winner there?
We do. It was 100 pumpkins, and I got this. Teresa Johnson.
Teresa Johnson was our winner. Congratulations, who's she guest with?
She's with Tammy McClung.
Tammy McClung. You have another winner, Tammy. You're lucky. You have a winner every week. Way to go. It's because you invite lots of people. Way to go, Tammy McClung. All right. So congratulations. What a nice night we've had. Another fantastic, successful Cooking with Tupperware night. And look at this. It's not even been an hour. And here we are again, a great Tupperware Cooking with Champion show. And so we want to find out who our winners are. All of our guests that are on tonight. Jessica, how many guests do we have with us tonight?
Hi, everyone. We have 40, Pam.
Wow, 40 guests with us tonight. How exciting. All right, Alexa, Give me a random number between 1 and 40.
Here's a number between 1 and 40. It's 28.
28, Jessica.
Number 28 is Lisa Downing with Christy Jackson. Congratulations.
Lisa Downing with Christy Jackson. Congratulations, you're the lucky winner. All right, Lisa Downing with Christy Jackson. Okay, how exciting. 40 guests is awesome. So next week is our big Bowls with Boobies. We'd love to invite all of you to come back and be with us next week when we celebrate our big traditional Bowls with Boobies. Now, let me tell you what's different about Bowls with Boobies. We do give away a lot of Tupperware with Bowls with Boobies, but one of the big reasons we give away a lot of Tupperware is we have these huge raffle gifts that we give away that are all donated by our Tupperware directors. And all of our Tupperware directors are donating large sets of Tupperware. And the raffle tickets are available for sale through your Tupperware representative. So you can ask her, how do I buy the raffle tickets? The tickets are $5 for one ticket, or $20 for 5 tickets. Now, the items are all valued like between $50 and $80 and $100 and $250 items. All right, we actually have a grill in there for $200. So we have large items in this. They're all completely donated items, and 100% of all of that raffle money goes completely to the charity. And the charity money completely goes, 100% of it goes to the Bowls for Boobies charity, which is American Cancer Society. And so it's actually
Cancer Society.
I go pink.
It goes directly to
it's I Go Pink, which is American stop. Okay. It is American Cancer Charities of America.
There you go.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. All right. So ask me too quick. I asked myself too quick, right? Yeah. American Cancer Society, Cancer Charities of America. Yes, that's it. Breast Cancer Charities of America. There it is. That's the whole name right there. Breast Cancer Charities of America. All right. Their name that they use for a lot of promotional items is I Go Pink. All right. And so they are, you can look them up online. They're a legit company. They're a great company. A lot of their monies go to helping really families that are hurting and financially struggling through cancer situations, and literally things like paying the mortgage and helping financially, just helping these families out. And so it really does go to good causes, and just really, helping kids with books in college and things like that. Literally things that are just, usually, just financially struggling families because of cancer, breast cancer. And yes, there's horrible cancers out there. My own father died from colon cancer. And yes, we do those cancer charities from time to time too. This particular month is breast cancer charities. So if you have somebody that died from another cancer, yes, there are other charities out there. And yes, we should do them all. This is the particular month that we are concentrating on breast cancer. And most families do have somebody that has had this horrible cancer as well. And so let's pull together, and please, the majority of us all watching this probably need to be screened. And if you have not had that done in the last year, please do that. And so that is also one of the main reasons why we do this, is just the awareness and making sure that you yourself are getting checked. And so it is the easiest thing to do, but yet can save your life. And COVID happened and all of that kind of stuff stopped, and yet cancer didn't stop. And so please do make sure that you get back into the habit of getting those things done and get back on the regular schedule when you need to have that taken care of. And, it could be your life that you're saving, but also ask your loved ones to make sure that they're back on their regular schedule too as well. And so we do this because we might make the difference for somebody, but most importantly, it's also to bring the awareness. And so thank you for being part of that with us next week. And please come back and please buy raffle tickets, because we're going to be giving away a whole bunch of Tupperware next week, and all for a really good cause. And yes, you can have a Tupperware party, and yes, a percentage, and you can talk to your Tupperware lady about what she's donating from the sales next week that will go towards that charity as well. And all of the 100% of the monies that come in from the raffle tickets will go to that charity as well. Okay. Now we want to do our hostess. And how many hosts do we have tonight, Jessica?
16, Pam.
Holy cow, 16 hosts. That is awesome. That is so exciting. Way to go, champions. And so when you do a Tupperware party like this, what we do is we come live, and then from this live feed, you can feed this into your Tupperware parties, and that would be through your Facebook group that you have opened up. And so all week long, you can throw this party into your live feed, and they can watch it. And so next Tuesday night, that's what we're going to do again, and we're going to throw that into your live feed. And so all week long, they can watch it again. And these small little cooking clips are also available for us to, as quick as tomorrow morning, just one at a time, to be popping into your live feed as well. And so your Tupperware lady knows how to do that, and they're going to be available on YouTube for you as well, for your Tupperware parties too. And so how exciting is that? We work together to help make your business and your Tupperware party as smooth and as easy as possible. And we'd love to invite you to really think about, hey, maybe I should be part of this, because this is really fun. We're a team that does work together to make all of us have success. And so if you'd like to be part of a team that comes together, and not only to have success with together, but also for a bigger cause, like the breast cancer charities. We are a team that thinks bigger than just ourselves. And so we want to help you to even think, maybe I should do this. Maybe you have a kid going to college. Maybe you have, bills just kind of haunting you. Or maybe you're thinking about Christmas and you love to have a debt-free Christmas. Or maybe you just like to have the friendship of other people growing a business together instead of doing it on your own. We do work together to help all of us succeed together. And so as you saw the other directors training, you know what? Amy doesn't make a penny off of Jessica's girls, but we'll work together to grow business together, because when we all succeed together, we are all going to have a bigger and stronger team together. And so all of our hosts, congratulations, all 16 of you. We hope you all have $1,000 Tupperware parties, but one of you is going to earn extra free Tupperware right now. So Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 16. Hey Alexa, give me a random number between 1 and 16.
Here's a number between 1 and 16. It's 11.
11. She was listening like a 16-year-old, wasn't she?
Number 11 is Sabrina Woodfin with Tammy McClung.
Oh, Tammy, you're winning again. Sabrina, congratulations. You're our lucky host winner. Now, our host winner always wins the most, because the host is the most. So you're going to get a lucky gift set. And we are so excited for you to have that fun gift from us for being our host winner tonight. And we have one more winner.
One more Nikki's fudge question.
Oh, Nikki's fudge question. That's right. What is the most popular fudge out there? Of all the fudges you can make, I'm guessing chocolate, but what is it?
Absolutely chocolate.
Oh, I was right. Chocolate. It's not my favorite, but it's everybody else's favorite. Who is the lucky winner?
The lucky winner is Tina, whose last name starts with J, and I would pulverize it if I tried to say.
Tina J.
Yes, and she's Terry Rufino.
Terry Rufino, you invited Tina J. Congratulations, Tina. We don't want to butcher your name, but we're proud to tell you you're a lucky winner of free Tupperware. So we're going to get you a free Tupperware gift out to you. And so make sure, if you're a winner tonight and you heard your name as a winner tonight, your Tupperware lady needs to make sure she gets your address to me on Instant Messenger, and that is Pamela Matheny Cliff. If you joined our team tonight, you can send your address to me. We'd love to have you be my friend on Facebook. That way, when you win again and again and again, because we give away Tupperware all the time in our team meetings, and I'll always have your information, and we'll always be connected. And there are some free bonuses for joining our team tonight, so you might want to talk to your Tupperware lady and find out what those bonuses are, because those are pretty awesome deals. Just like our host program, we always have gifts for our guests that join our team during the month of October, because October, record breaker in Tupperware, one of the best months of the year to not only host, but also join our team. We hope you had a great night tonight, and we hope to see you next week during our Bowls for Boobies. What better way to celebrate breast cancer than Tupperware when we can have Bowls for Boobies, right? Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.